Okay, it's 6 p.m. on a Sunday and Auntie's finally out for a walk. Oh my God, don't even ask. I don't even know what's happening. You wanna know what I really think? I really think that I'm like coming out of the, been in the pain, shame cycle for, I don't know, maybe 15 years. Like, whether it was I was made to believe or I believed myself that I should be shameful about, it was always brought to my attention. Maybe it wasn't how I took care of myself wasn't good, or how I created the pain. And this is just not an Italian system. It's also in the States, the gaslighting that happens. And what I'm saying is it's time to come out of the closet of pain, shame. Like, dude, I don't need to talk about it every day, but the amount of pain I deal with on a daily basis is indescribable. And I feel like I'm suffering in silence all by myself. Actually, I am suffering in silence all by myself. Because who am I going to say something to? And on top of that, what are they going to do? And then on top of that, it doesn't change the pain, right? So I just started some new biologics. It's like equivalent to Humira on Friday. I'm on that. I'm also on the methotrexate, which that stuff just knocks me on my ass. And not only does it knock me on my ass, but Auntie is like, dude, I just feel weak. You know, I have advanced osteoporosis, advanced rheumatoid arthritis, advanced fibromyalgia. And I'm not complaining about it, but sometimes when I gaslight myself, I'm like, dude, do you even remember all of the things you're handling on top of? So, you know, I've got 5 autoimmunes, 34 surgeries. And I'm gonna wear this like a freaking badge. Like, why am I ashamed? I didn't do this to myself. I don't want this for myself. This isn't fun for me. This isn't fun for Auntie to literally be in bed half the day, mask the other half. And I'm not pretending everything's gonna be okay, but what am I gonna do? Lay in a pile of pain like a fucking, oh, poor me? And who suffers that fate? Me. So if I'm not sitting here going, oh my God, I'm in so much pain, I get no sympathy from anyone from anywhere. Everyone just assumes. And I get that. Totally. But it seems that it's happening to people, children, men, women, they, them, everyone all over the world is complaining, and we're just being told to shut up. And I'm tired of shutting up. Dude, I've lost almost 90 pounds. I've released it. Then I'm vegan. I'm gluten-free. I don't drink alcohol anymore. I don't eat refined sugar. And I actually feel a lot worse in some ways than I did before. And before they said that everything was because I was heavy. So I got this message the other day in my brain when I was sleeping, and it says, by healing in my brain, by healing generational trauma, you will free yourselves from the Freemasons. Then I went and Googled what are Freemasons, and it's like a group of white men who are superior, blah, 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 blah. And then I was thinking about all the medical shit, right? And I was thinking, okay, what if we are the ones who have all the answers, and they keep telling us to go to somebody else who is outside of who we are and who is of the opposite sex to tell us how we should feel about what we're feeling in our bodies, right? So I'm like, what am I missing here? Meaning no one has been able to tell me exactly what it is. I keep getting re-diagnosed, different diagnosed. No one knows it. So it's kind of like throwing Velcro tennis balls on the wall, right? And hoping it sticks. And I'm sitting there going, okay, I know my body better than anyone. So what if I start showing up for me? What if Auntie starts intuitive eating? So that's what I've been doing. I'm intuitively eating. I'm feeding my soul, my mind, my body. I'm not having EMFs on the outside. I'm doing everything not opposite, but really everything opposite of what I've ever been told. But I'm just, with all of this Diddy stuff coming out, and you are gonna see so much weird stuff start happening. Aren't you gonna be pissed when we find out that we are powerful and God is inside of us and we are all extension of God, and by us being sick and eating their products and their things and everything, we contribute to their capitalism, their greed, their stuff. So it's like, I moved to a farming town in Abruzzo, Italy. I eat the local food. I mind my business. I keep my stress levels down. Auntie is healing herself, and I want you to come along for the ride, because this is another Auntie Rant, and I cannot promise what will not be said and what will be said, because Auntie's on a rant.
Viziato, amore, che ore stai?
Ci sta il gatto, la Filomena.
Sì. No, più piccolo than un gatto.
I think why Auntie is so upset is this weekend, especially, I'm just riled up, especially with this Diddy stuff, is that we were all led to believe that we should keep our mouths shut about things. And I cannot tell you, there isn't a job that I worked at or a situation that I had been in that I was not in a compromising position where I was in positions like what's happening now. Not as horrible, but some bad ones. And it just sucks, because that whole time, this humiliation and shame that we were made to feel of like, what were you wearing? Well, what did you do? Well, what did you do to provoke it? And it's like, you know what? F you. It was freaking happening to everyone, you mother effers. Auntie is pissed. I'm pissed and I'm sad for the girl that I used to have to be to try to fucking live up to that bullshit. I just need to get it the fuck out, because the fact is you can't get that shit back, and you can't, and what are you gonna go do? Cry to fucking who? Doesn't matter, it's gone. But it doesn't mean, it still doesn't hurt, and it doesn't mean now I don't feel like a jerk off for thinking certain things of Justin Bieber, Dame Dash, adding narratives to people who didn't deserve it, and I had no freaking idea, and you have no freaking idea what is happening to people. They're pitting us against each other. Don't you get it? We are supposed to be united, not divided. What the hell is it gonna take for you guys to see? I don't get it. Wake up. We have to unite. They want propaganda everywhere, so you believe confirmation bias for whatever you look for. Same goes for me. Start trusting your intuition. Start trusting your gut. Start showing up to the collective. Start contributing. Stop following. Wake up. Oh, and don't get it twisted. I'm not acting like a victim. I participated in shit for survival. I participated in shit because that's what I was told you were supposed to do. I will take responsibility for my part. But at what point do we get someone going, fuck, we really put you guys through it? Not, oh, well, that was 30 years ago. It's different now. And I get it. Every generation goes through it. But at this moment, we're going through it. And I'm sorry to all of us women, brothers, sisters, everyone, that we didn't come together and we were made to feel ashamed. We were made to feel ashamed of stuff that happened to us. Just like we're being gaslit about our medical health. Oh, your diet is bad. Oh, you're not doing the right thing. Oh, it's a you problem, not a them problem. And I'm not even saying doctors, well, some are corrupt, some aren't, but they don't even know any better. Who effing knows? I'm just saying, go inward, trust your gut. If something's saying something isn't right, trust it. He wants to know, how's your weekend? What have you been up to? I have been honestly laying in bed. I don't know what's happening, but my body feels like I've been hit by a truck. And I am taking it in stride. But today, Woo! And yesterday, actually, I didn't do much because my body was like, no, queen, sorry. So that's it. Auntie Rant. Auntie Rant. Look, the little babies. Thank God they're like my personal trainers because they force me out and I like it. But Auntie loves you, and today was an intense rant and it needed to be said, so I feel much better for getting it out. Thank you so much, and ciao for now.